I've been diving really deep into my astrology again because I absolutely love astrology. And astrology was my roots as to why I started my business, how I became a creator, how I actually started making money online without even the intention of wanting to make money. I just wanted to teach. Like, I set the intention back in 2019 where I was like, this meme on astrology does not make sense, da 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 da. Like, I can teach this so much better. So I decided to go in on Instagram and I was like, I can teach astrology. And so I started and I grew my account and I pivoted obviously along the way, and I started doing psychic fairs and I did tarot, and then I dived into human design, and then I started teaching business. And it's just like been this journey, incredible fucking journey that I've loved absolutely every second of. And now I'm going back to delivering astrology because obviously inside of Intuitive Creator, which is like one of my main programs, I teach you how to decode your astrology chart, because that is literally the language of your soul as well. It's your soul blueprint. It's a tool. So the way I teach is not to hold you back, because I know astrology can hold a lot of people back, just like human design. My intention is to unblock you and to use it as a tool that unblocks you as well, right? So a lot of astrology can be taken as like this thing of, this is who I am. And then we solidify that in identity. That can be a big block and a big no-no. But if we look at astrology and we're like, oh my God, so these are like the hints or the areas or the zones in which we're able to make more money. And then you experiment with that and you test it. And then you realize, oh my God, this is so accurate. Then why not use it as a tool, right? So a lot of my offers I structure around like the Intuitive Creator formula. I've done a video on this. You can go and check it out. But I teach you there how to structure up an offer as well from your soul, from your astrology blueprint. So in this video, I want to talk about something that on TikTok has been blowing up at the moment, which is Jupiter in astrology. Because I recently have shared this. So if you're new here, then I went for a curly haircut for the first time. It was intuitively led. I went to this salon, which is like further away from home instead of going locally, because my intuition was telling me just go here for some reason. And there, my Jupiter, which is in Leo, in the third house, I started speaking about my astrology stuff and like just me being me basically. And in my Jupiter sign, unlocked an opportunity of abundance. Now, I always teach that Jupiter blessings kind of unlock when you are able to move past your Saturn lessons, because it's kind of like one of those expansions that happen only when you are able to master and maneuver through the lessons of Saturn. And Saturn is a disciplinarian. It's the really hard sign. It needs structure. It needs discipline. And us as humans, we like comfort. Who wants to do disciplined stuff, right? We feel like, oh, I can't be bothered. It's so much more easier to just relax and sit back and not do stuff. Whether it's weight loss journey, whether it's gym, whether it's like going for a walk every day, hitting your 10K steps, like whether it's eating the right healthy foods, whether it's coming on and showing up and doing content every day, whether it's showing up in your business, whether it's doing client work, whatever the thing, it takes a certain amount of discipline for us to do that thing. Now, when it comes to unlocking your abundance specifically and your money and your cash flow, when you do the Saturn work and you discipline yourself in that zone, so if you look to your Saturn sign, the zodiac sign, and then you check the house it is in, you'll get more details, specific details as to what that is trying to tell you, right? So if you struggle with this and you want to decode it with me, I have created my Cosmic Cash codes, which is dropped in the description link below, so you can go grab. And I've created like a map to go with it as well for those of you who joined before December 1st, 2025. So if you're seeing this, and obviously it's not, if you're seeing this after December 1st, 2025, then it will already be live. You can still purchase it. But you won't get the bonus that comes with it. So again, this is what we're doing in there, right? Where you get to go through your chart on like such a deep level, and then we put it into one sentence of like, exactly how you unlock your cash flow, the discipline that you need to follow, and the structures that you need to build, because yes, you do need building in this. And it gives you like, it's almost like clues, right? That's how I look at astrology. Like everything in my life has been quite easy in a way. It's like, it's hard work and it's effort. It's like two sides to the same coin, right? On one side, you've got hard work and effort and discipline, but on the other side, you have all the rewards and all the hints and all the luxuries of life because you're following your blueprint. And this is why I'm so passionate about what I teach, because when you follow your soul blueprint, everything becomes almost effortless. It does feel really, really easy and almost too good to be true, because I'd be like, oh my God, it can't be this easy to make money. Like astrology is something that I've grown up with since I was 12 years old. So for me, it comes really easily. For other people, it might not. You might be watching this going, no, this goes through one head space and then comes out the other ear, right? But again, with your zone of genius, what you find really easy and natural could be like mind-blowing to somebody else, and the way in which you deliver it will be so unique to you that only you can give it in the way that you do, right? So everybody who comes into my world, whether they've come through astrology, from spiritual business, money, like whatever, whichever, right? Because I teach loads of different things. This is, again, with my going all over the place here, but it's okay, we're flowing today. With my Gemini sun, that is the purpose, right? I'm multidimensional, and I'm supposed to be talking about, sharing about multiple things, and it's what I enjoy doing best. And when I step into that and I allow myself to be that version of me, the money flows there too, right? So it's not just like Jupiter's the only place that you can get money. Your Venus sign also shows these placements. Venus is how you feel in order to attract money. And again, the sign and the house will show you those things, right? So again, like, go and check your Jupiter sign, check the house that it's in. Drop me a comment if you want me to do like little mini reading things, and then we'll go through them. But again, if you want deeper stuff like that, that's where I do my stuff on TikTok. And also I'm going to be doing it inside the program. So if you want to come join that course, come join. And then that's where I'm going to go through the exact worksheets and things like that. But you can AI this stuff, you can ChatGPT it. And I literally just like to put together like, I join all the dots together. So I'll get my Jupiter, I'll get my Saturn. I'll be like, okay, right, this is what I need to discipline myself in order to gravitate towards the Jupiter abundant blessings. And then I'll look to my Venus sign as well and go, okay, what do I need to feel? How do I need to feel? And in which area do I need to work on to get this in order for money to flow to me? And I know a lot of astrologers teach, like, there are specific placements where you are able to earn more money and things like that. And I don't believe that. I believe every one of us, no matter whether you've got second house placements or not, you can make money. It's just the how you make it will be different. So I don't buy into, and I recommend you don't buy into all of this as well, the astrologers who will be like, oh my God, like, if you've got second house, then you are just made of money, da, 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 da. And it's like, no, second house is ruled by Taurus, which is the builder. And I have my Venus in the second house. So I know this is like, yeah, I have that entrepreneur in me. I know how to build, I know how to create, I know how to market, I know how to sell myself, and I know how to make money. But I wouldn't say to anybody, if you have your Venus in like another house, like the third house, that you can't make money. You can absolutely make money. But it's just how you do it would be looking very different to someone who has a second house placement. Maybe you don't have as much building. Maybe yours is just about you speak and then you make money, right? So again, every single one of you has the capacity and the power to make money. It's just how you do it. And this is why astrology is such a useful tool to tell you. If you don't know how to do it and you're just copying somebody else's blueprint, this is why sometimes it doesn't work, right? So if you, say, for example, are a Jupiter in Aquarius and you're copying me, my Jupiter's in Leo. So it's like the opposite, because Leo and Aquarius are on the opposite on the zodiac wheel. Okay. So for example, you will be like, oh, she just went to a thingy and talked about this, so maybe I'll do that. And it's like, no, that's not going to work, because that's my blueprint. What works for you is going and checking your Aquarius. It's like, oh, okay, wait, Aquarius is all about technology, astrology, all the things. And then whichever house it's in, if you speak from that eccentric way, that unique way that nobody else puts it, that's unique to you. That will open up your Jupiter, right? Once you've done the Saturn work. So again, this video is just like a little quick one. I just wanted to dive into what I'm dissecting at the moment in my offers. I invite you into this offer space as well. But also just to let you know that, number one, don't just blindly believe any astrologer who's going to be like, oh, these are like the best, the top money placements, blah, blah, blah. You can make money with your chart, no matter what house it's in, no matter what sign it's in. It might be more challenging or slightly less challenging depending on that, but you can absolutely make money. And there's a unique way and a path that will be very specific to you. Now, once you unlock that, making money becomes very easy, because you're doing it your soul way, right? Instead of copying and mimicking other people's who have different aspects to their chart. So again, this is the power of astrology. Go and dive into yours. Come join my Cosmic Cash Codes if you feel like you want to do this with me. And yeah, have fun with it. And then check out my Intuitive Viral. I keep looking at my board here because obviously I've got my little formulas all here. So my Intuitive Creator Formula, where I talk about your Mercury a little bit deeper as well, and then your visibility, like all of this good stuff. So yeah, and Intuitive Creator the waitlist is open. So again, if you fancy that, come join, and you get my free roadmap for that as well. So that's all linked below. Just go have a little browse, see what you like, subscribe if you're new here, and drop me your placements and stuff like that if you want some direct feedback from me, and I'll respond to every comment as well. Unless this video somehow just decides to go pop off and get too many comments, and then I'll be like, okay, maybe this will take me time, but I'll still try to get to everyone. I did that on my viral TikTok videos too. So lots of love. Mwah.